Yeah, my name's Robert Webster, and the course that I was doing was the Level 2 plumbing course. Yeah, I mean, pretty difficult at the start. I think there was a lot of getting used to. I was an estate agent previously, and then I wanted to try my kind of practical skills, which was a bit of a shock. But yeah, over the 6 weeks, everything slowly got into place, went into place. You started to understand things that kind of initially went over your head. And yeah, by the end of coming to the last week, you had to do the bathroom install. It all just kind of felt a little bit more natural, and there was a sense of, yeah, I can do this, you know, it was good. Yeah, I think I'd say the soldering and kind of getting used to the pipe bends. I think that it's an art to a certain degree, and being able to do them and, you know, the sense of achievement and fulfillment that you get from that, I think is pretty, it's pretty good. I think that that surprised me the most, I think. But I mean, by and large, it was understanding how everything fits together, knowing what fittings go together, and then, you know, you're presented with a problem or an install or a servicing or whatever, and there's the good thing that sits easy with me is the fact that, you know, there's a solution to all the problems. There's a way of doing things, and then if you do them all correctly, you'll get to it, and it should be a good install. And I think that's what I found the best about it. I would say getting into the practical mindset, that takes a bit of getting used to, because, you know, it's not kind of sat at a desk, kind of waiting on the phones and maybe seeing if they go for it or don't go for it. It's you need to put the effort in, and you need to kind of feel like you can do this, because it can be a bit overwhelming sometimes. But, you know, the trainers here, they're quite, well, classic kind of trades, and you need that, I think, because, you know, there's an element of, we'll support you, but you also need to kind of put the effort in and know that you can do that. And I think the mix of the two kind of allowed me for my own independence, but then, you know, if I wanted to ask a question, I'd think through it first, and then I'd ask a question, just to make sure that, you know, it's maybe not a stupid question, but also that, you know, I've done my diligence to try and figure it out first, to which, you know, you'd ask a question and they'd help. But I would say, yeah, getting into the mindset. Yes, definitely. As I said, was an estate agent. I've had no experience with kind of practical work up until this point, and, you know, 6 weeks maybe sounds like a long time to do a course, but I mean, it flies by. And I'd say that anyone that's interested in pursuing a practical course and having a skill for life, I would definitely say to come by and come to Logic, because it's really well put together, and trainers, facilities, and kind of the structure of the course, brilliant. I couldn't fault it.